we hold on to labels that the world gives us. You're a Latina, or you're white, you're black, or you're a Democrat, you're a Republican, or you're this, and that. But does that really define who you are?
There was a moment in time where I was actually considering boxing. Nobody knows this, you know. It's just something that I just had an interest in. The workouts were very challenging, literally push you to your limit. My trainer looked at me one day and said, "You know what? You got some very good hands. You got some potential. But do you know who you are?" Yeah, I mean, I know my name, where I come from. That's some of what you are, but do you really know who you are? And that had me thinking.
In this journey, it is our responsibility to find out who we are. Before meeting Christian at the pool, I heard him 2 months ago talking to the manager of this complex, and he was talking about trying our best to kind of fortify ourselves and be prepared. But he also started talking about, spiritual things. I heard him. He didn't know, he was unaware of this, but I heard him. Ever since that moment, I've just, I felt my spirit starting to grow, starting to, get into this mode of contemplation. And then 2 months later, met the same young man at the pool. Sat down while my son took a cannonball dive into the pool because it was a hot day. And then I saw Christian, and I asked him, are you a believer? He said, yeah. I said, why did you ask? Your voice carries. So he laughed, and from then on, we began to share spiritual scriptures and talk about God and His love and His restoring power. We set the date for July 18th for baptism. Talked to the missionaries. I'm not going to lie. Initially, I wasn't all excited about doing that. But something told me to just keep going, keep moving forward. There was a lot of resistance, just going against myself, situations and, tribulations in my own personal life, just kind of discouraging me from persisting on and taking the phone call. But something told me to just hit that button, and you know what? we kept moving forward. My family and I, we made sure to go to every lesson, and the more we attended the lessons, the more we felt connected to the Spirit of God and His teaching, His principle, and the stronger as a family unit we started to become once again. And that restoration was the one thing that encouraged me to keep answering that phone call, even though there were days where I felt as if I was too tired or just wasn't feeling it, or felt like the world was just beating us down to where we just didn't want to hear it. But thank God we had the Spirit telling us to just push that button and accept the call. Well, after baptism, you reach that spiritual high. You feel that connection with the Holy Spirit, and you feel as if you're going to be in paradise. Opposition will always be there, and that's when you know it's something worth holding on to. Anything worth keeping in life, you're going to have to experience some level of difficulty, some level of a challenge for one to overcome. I have several neighbors in this wonderful complex. Just beautiful people, amazing people from all walks of life, culture, race, creed, gender. But I reached a brotherhood with Christian McComber, and we've got a very profound spiritual relationship. Once again, divine appointments. But this newfound relationship with Brother McComber and his family has just been amazing. Kind of bounce and feed off one another, I could kind of recognize when he's a little bit down in the spirit, and I could just sense it. And then I'll shoot him a text or go to his door and give him encouraging words. Let him know that you are doing a good work. continue to move forward, that God will continue to bless you. And He does the same exact thing for me. I don't even ask for it. He just kind of know when I'm feeling anxiety and I'm, going through my down period. He'll, come on over and just speak encouraging words to me as well. And it doesn't even feel like we're friends. It actually feels like a true brotherhood. And yeah, at times we may fail, but we have to continue. When you have a good work within you, don't give up. And I would encourage you, don't ever give up. If it's a good work from within, if it feels hard, that just means you're on the right path. That means you need to trust and depend on the Spirit of God that much more. Remove yourself, deny yourself, and trust in Him in all your ways, and He will acknowledge your path. And He will be there all the way till the end. That's a promise. But don't expect it to get easy. It will get harder, but that just means you're on the right track.